The show is in 3 months and no host has yet been named. The show last went hostless in 2003 when Fox was also airing them. Matt Piper, CBS News. It's 6:50.
Geico presents Quick Ways to Change Your Life. Today, try taking a walk at lunch to someplace you've never been. You could also change your life by getting to know your local Geico agent, so you could save on more than just car insurance. Oh, and since you'll be walking somewhere new, please bring a GPS so we don't have to come find you.
Hi, I'm Glenn Fidel. Ever wonder if your roofing contractor is rated in the top 3% of all roofers nationwide? Are they a better business outfit for red weather and business excellence and ethics? Do they give back to the community every year? With Roofs from the Heart programs? Are they a family-run business? Is their work culture one of honesty and integrity? Do they have a commitment to doing the job right, no matter what it takes? So I ask you, who is on your roof? GFidelRoof.com. Building our reputation, one job at a time.
What do you need right now? How about big gas savings for summer road trips? To lower your gas price, go to BJ's and buy high-octane items. Buy one, that's 10 cents off a gallon at BJ's Gas. Buy two, that's 20 cents off, and so on. Go to bjs.com/high-octane for details. BJ's, live generously.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. So I'm a cat, and I just moved in with this new human. And she's got this little toy she's always playing with, all day long. Tap, 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 bloop, bloop. She can't put it down. There it is. Oh, and get this. She even talks to it. Last week, she asked it for Chinese, and guess what? Egg rolls showed up. Like magic. Humans have cool toys. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
People with disabilities demand their civil rights during Disability Pride.
Accessibility to restaurants, housing, just being accepted.
I'm Hadass Kuznets.
And that's coming up next. But first, at 6:52, it's time for traffic and weather on the twos. Let's go back to the traffic center with Troy Morris.
Thank you, sir. And we begin with a look at 202. Traffic is still slow northbound in Upper Marion trying to get on to the eastbound Schuylkill. And east on the Schuylkill, still slow traffic from 202 to east of 202. Then from 476 the Blue Ridge into Belmont, it's a stop-and-go ride. Nothing unusual about that. And east on the Schuylkill, jam traffic approaching Montgomery Drive into the Vine. And that's the usual delay on a Saturday evening. Westbound, still heavy and slow traffic is from University Avenue to 676. Then from Belmont Avenue out to the Conshohocken Curve, look for delays. 95's in great shape in Bucks County and Philly in Delaware County. Our delays have just about cleared out south of 95 in the area of the Blue Ridge. Vine still jammed eastbound coming off of 76 past Broad. Westbound delays from the Parkway to the Schuylkill Expressway. Accident cleared in Middletown Township of Bucks County on the ramp from Route 1 south to 295 west, formerly 95 south. Jersey, you're good to go. 4255, 295. A great ride to the shore on the eastbound Atlantic City Expressway up and down the Garden State Parkway. Traffic is trouble-free. Area bridges check out okay, and mass transit's running on or close to schedule. If we're not saying what you're seeing, be an AT&T Phone Force tipster. The magic number, 215-724-1060. Next update in less than 10 minutes. I'm Troy Morris in the KYW 24-hour traffic center.
Thank you, Troy. And now let's get a look at the eyewitness weather forecast. For the rest of your Saturday evening, expect increasing clouds with a shower north of the area and a low of 65. For Father's Day, your Sunday, partly cloudy skies, more humid, and a chance of a scattered shower or thunderstorm likely and a high of 87. And you return to work on Monday with mostly cloudy skies, steamy conditions, and a chance for a late-day shower or thunderstorm, and a high of 90 degrees. Right now, it's 77 in Longport, 78 in Wynwood, and it's 78 at the Acme and Clifton Heights. This report is sponsored by Acme. Download the Acme app for rewards on groceries, gas, and Acme's just for you. And Philadelphia's disability community gathered at the National Constitution Center to march to City Hall as they advocated for their rights. And KYW's Hadass Kuznets was there.
This year's Disability Pride March is particularly significant because it marks the 20th anniversary of the Olmsted Supreme Court decision stating
that we have a civil right to live independently in the community like everybody else.
That's Thomas Earl with Liberty Resources for Independent Living. What are some of the biggest challenges that disabled people face here?
In Philadelphia in particular, affordable, accessible housing is very scarce. As one of the older colonial cities, a lot of our homes are inaccessible to people who use wheelchairs. So it's very important as the city plans and develops new housing that we make as many accessible units as possible.
As an individual who depends on a wheelchair, Keno Johnson described some of his biggest challenges.
Accessibility to restaurants, accessibility to parenting, just being accepted.
Michelle McCandless says the biggest misconception about people with disabilities is
that we can't do. We always need somebody to do for us, and that's not true.
At the National Constitution Center, Hadass Kuznets, KYW News Radio.
At 6:55, it's Money News on KYW, sponsored by the Gift of Life Donor Program. Here's Bloomberg's Adrian Mitchell.
Google is the dominant search engine, but for Microsoft, Bing means cha-ching.
In the last year or so, Bing generated $7.5 billion of search advertising revenue. It's not Google, but that's 3 times the ad sales that Twitter brings in every year.
And Bloomberg columnist Shira Ovide says Bing also brings in more money than LinkedIn or Surface Computers. Bing will never be Google, but Microsoft's okay with that.
They're not trying to make Bing this huge market share web search engine, but they have hundreds of millions of people using Windows computers, using Microsoft Office. So if you use that little search bar, you're using Bing.
A deal with Verizon also makes Bing AOL and Yahoo's default search engine.
And so again, those are places where Bing picks up high-value searches and can make money from those.
Microsoft is celebrating Bing's 10th birthday. It was launched by then CEO Steve Ballmer in 2009. With Money News from Bloomberg on KYW, I'm Adrian Mitchell.
It's a look back at all of the week's top stories on the CBS News Weekend Roundup. That's ahead in 3 minutes on KYW News Radio.
KYW, KYW HD, and WIP-FM HD2, Philadelphia. 30 seconds to second chances. Sponsored by the Gift of Life Donor Program. I'm Cherry Gregg. When Marquita Lewis's son Marquise passed away, her focus was helping others.
I said, I think that I should donate Marquise organs.
His heart, kidney, and liver saved the lives of 3 children.
It makes me feel good to know that there's not 4 grieving moms.
Marquita now works to let the world know about the tens of thousands, many African Americans who are waiting on a gift like the one she gave.
Organ donation saves lives, but it saved my life too.
Today, 114,000 people in the U.S. are waiting for a life-saving organ transplant, and 20 people will die today due to the critical shortage of organs available for transplant. In our region, there are more than 5,000 men, women, and children waiting. You can help. It only takes as long as this commercial to register as an organ donor, and it gives you the power to save up to 8 lives and enhance the lives of more than 75 others. 30 seconds to second chances. Register today at DonorsOne.org. Give the greatest gift of all, the gift of life.
As a small business owner, when was the last time you considered switching internet providers?
I don't even remember. Running a business keeps me pretty busy.
Let's compare your current provider to Comcast Business. Are you getting fast, reliable internet?
Sometimes.
How about a full suite of innovative services like separate Wi-Fi networks, 4G wireless backup, and advanced voice solutions?
I highly doubt it.
Sounds like Comcast Business could give you more. Make the switch to the nation's largest gig speed network now and get an amazing deal. Right now, get fast 150 megabit internet plus 4G LTE backup to keep your business running even when the power goes out. All for just $99.90 per month. Plus, get free installation. Call 1-800-501-6000 today. Comcast Business. Beyond fast.
Offer in 7719. Restrictions apply. New business customers only. 2-year agreement required. Early termination fee applies. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra, subject to change. Backup limited to up to 8 hours.
Don't miss country star Brett Eldredge playing his top Billboard hits at a post-game concert at Citizens Bank Park following the Phillies-Marlins game Saturday, June 22nd. Order tickets at phillies.com/Eldredge. Kids will love the Reese Hoskins Wiffle Ball and Bat Set, courtesy of IBEW Local 98, Sunday, June 23rd at 1:05 when the Phillies play the Marlins. Order tickets now for a great weekend outing and promotion at phillies.com.
Every hour of every day, 4 more people die of breast cancer. For Susan G. Komen Philadelphia, this is unacceptable. Komen Philadelphia saves lives by meeting the most critical needs in our community and by investing in research to discover new treatment options and improve quality of life for survivors. For 3 decades, Komen Philadelphia has been fighting alongside advocates, caregivers, community leaders, researchers, and other superheroes who are working to create a world in which every person diagnosed with breast cancer survives it. Learn more at ColemanPhiladelphia.org.
Who are the special people and organizations making the Delaware Valley the best it can be?
I'm Brianna Bond. Feeding Everyone at Special Times, or Feast, is a nonprofit putting a holiday home-cooked meal on the table of tri-state area families. President and founder John Claus.
They were going to feed their children hot dogs for Thanksgiving instead of a turkey meal. That's the kind of stuff that makes it all sort of worthwhile at the end.
Donate at helpfeast.com.
Proud to be your 24-hour community partner. KYW News Radio.
For the rest of your Saturday night, increasing clouds, breezy with a light shower north and west and a low of 65. KYW News time is 7 p.m.
All news and all that matters to you. Radio.com station.
An anti-Trump rally on Independence Mall. A lot of people have not read the Mueller report, so we are reading sections of it. I'm Hadassah Kuznets.
The Trump administration tries to build global support against Iran and accuses the country of an attack on an oil tanker.
A new law to protect New Jersey rideshare users awaits Governor Murphy's signature. I'm Mark Abrams.
In sports, the Phillies try to cool off the red-hot Atlanta Braves tonight. First pitch is at 7:05, so coming up in just a few minutes. It's currently mostly cloudy and 78, headed down to 65 tonight. Good evening. I'm J. Scott Smith, and here's our top story at 7:01. The United States and its Middle East allies say they are building a case against Iran for an attack on 2 oil tankers.
Tensions are high between the U.S. and Iran after the Trump administration accused the country of attacking 2 oil tankers in the Strait of Hormuz. Acting Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan spoke about the importance of the region.
15% of the world's oil flows through the Strait of Hormuz, so we obviously need to make contingency plans should the situation deteriorate. But we also need to broaden our support for this international situation.
So far, only Britain is backing the U.S. position. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
It's time for traffic and weather on the 2s. Let's head over to the traffic center with Troy Morris.
Thank you, Jay Scott. And looks like we've spotted a disabled vehicle. It's on 676 Divine Street Expressway in the eastbound direction, taking out the right lane right before Broad Street. Traffic at a crawl from the Schuylkill Expressway. Watch out for that disabled eastbound Vine. West on the Vine, delays from the Parkway on over to the Schuylkill. West on the Schuylkill, traffic slows approaching South Street to the Vine. And then farther west, heavy volume and delays still from the approach of Belmont Avenue out to the Conshohocken Curve eastbound. A slow spot east of 202, then stop-and-go traffic 476 to Belmont, Montgomery Drive into the Vine. Looking good on 95 in Bucks County, Philly, and Delaware County. Our delays have cleared out. No problems to report on the Blue Route. Jersey, 55 north, hanging on to a delay, trying to get on to 42 north. Other than that, things are trouble-free in the Garden State. Delaware River crossings, no problems to report. And mass transit's running on or close to schedule. Hey, if we're not saying what you're seeing, be an AT&T Phone Force tipster. The number to call is 215-724-1060. Next update in less than 10 minutes in the KYW 24-hour traffic center. I'm Troy Morris.
And now the Eyewitness Weather 5-day forecast. Here's CBS 3 meteorologist Chelsea Ingram.
Have a backup plan for your outdoor plans with Dad tomorrow evening with a chance of a strong thunderstorm, but for tonight, increasing clouds, breezy at times, a light shower to the north and west, a low of 65. For tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy with some late-day thunderstorms developing, high temperature at 84. Monday, mostly cloudy and humid, scattered thunderstorms, a high of 87. Tuesday, mostly cloudy and steamy, showers and thunderstorms likely with a high of 85. More storms in the forecast on Wednesday, mostly cloudy, staying humid with a high of 82. And the pattern doesn't break as we head into Thursday, a mix of sun and clouds, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, and a high of 84.
At 7:03, it is mostly cloudy and 78 here at the Broadcast Center. You're listening to the CBS News Weekend Roundup.
This is the CBS News Weekend Roundup.
The U.S. blames Iran for attacks on 2 ships.
Both were carrying oil groups before they were wrecked by explosions.
Plus, a key White House figure plots her exit.
Press Secretary Sarah Sanders is leaving the administration at the end of the month.
And later, the Prime Minister of Georgia on Russian troops occupying part of his country.
This is the most painful challenge for us.
And now, from the Capital One Bank studios in the CBS News Washington Bureau, here's correspondent Steve Dorsey.
Let's start this weekend with Iran. A new video appears to show members of Iran's Revolutionary Guard removing an unexploded mine from one of the oil tankers attacked in the Gulf of Oman, according to Trump administration officials. Iran denies any involvement. More from correspondent Laura Podesta.
The White House is pointing a finger at Iran after a pair of...
Goal is all about a second chance.
Matt Piper, CBS News.
Coming up, Georgia's Prime Minister on Russian aggression.
But Russia, unfortunately, continues to undermine all our peaceful initiatives.
That's next on the Weekend Roundup.
It's time for traffic and weather on the 2, sponsored by Holman Lincoln of Maple Shade and Turnersville. Let's head over to the traffic center with Troy Morris.
Hey, Scott, we start off with some good news. Eastbound on 676 Divine Street Expressway, Center City, Philly. The crash right before Broad Street has been moved off to the right shoulder. Bad news is traffic is at a crawl coming off of the Schuylkill, heading on to the eastbound Vine, all the way over to Broad. On the westbound Vine, a delay at the ramp to the westbound Schuylkill. East on 76, traffic slows east of 202. We've got stop-and-go traffic east of 476, the Blue Road into Belmont Avenue. Stop-and-go traffic approaching Montgomery Drive into the Vine Street Expressway. A trouble-free ride on 95 through Bucks, Philly, and Delaware County. Watch out, though, if you're traveling on 322 East Conchester Highway, merging onto 95. Just as you get onto 95, there's an accident off to the left shoulder there. In Jersey, everything's quiet as a mouse. No problems to report on 42, 55, 295. A great ride to the shore if you're shore-bound. No problems to report heading across your Delaware River crossings. And mass transit's on a close to schedule. Take flight in the elegant, all-new Lincoln Aviator, arriving soon at Holman Lincoln Mapleshade and Holman Lincoln Turnersville. Visit them in-store or online at HolmanLincolnMapleshade.com and HolmanLincolnTurnersville.com, where their name means a great deal. Next update in less than 10 minutes. I'm Troy Morris in the KYW 24-hour traffic center.
Have you checked your Google search results lately? Search results are usually the first impression that people form of you or your business. So make sure that they create a positive impression with ReputationDefender.com. What the internet says about you can have a big impact on your life and your livelihood, even if it's not true. Fortunately, you can now control how you look online and in online search results with ReputationDefender.com. Call 800-673-1680 now. That's 800-673-1680 for your free reputation analysis. If you have negative material from an ex-employee, upset patient, or former client, newspaper article, legal issue, social media, or other source showing up in your search results, you can combat it with ReputationDefender.com. Our dedicated experts in patented technology can help make your online search results look their best. Call 800-673-1680 to learn more. 800-673-1680. That's 800-673-1680. Or visit ReputationDefender.com.
Depend on us for the most accurate immediate traffic reports in Philadelphia. Now powered by Waze.
Heard from a Waze user on that delay.
We're getting word from a Waze user that it is shut down. Get the Waze app and join our team today. Go to KYWNewsRadio.com/traffic to find out how.
On the CBS News Weekend Roundup, here's correspondent Steve Dorsey.
Meeting with the president of Poland at the White House, President Trump said he may send additional U.S. troops to that formerly communist country as he kept on Russian aggression.
The president says he's prepared to move additional U.S. forces into Poland.
They're talking about 2,000 troops, but we'd be taking them out of Germany or we'd be moving them from another location. There would be no additional troops to Europe.
As a check on...
何？お前はもう死んでいる。